Hello everyone, and I'm back with the fabulous Duchess of Essex, Lorraine. Hello.
Hi.
Today we are going to talk about fragrances that we bought each other, real life talk. Before we do that, please don't forget that my recommended USA-based sampling site is decantboutique.com. As I film this, they've got a special Black Friday thing going on over this weekend, so you can use the code BFWE2024 for, I think it's 22% off roughly. Go to decantboutique.com, amazing array of designer and niche fragrances. From Monday onwards, the code changes to Cyber W 2024. So use that one if it's Monday onwards. And if the thing has completely ended, my normal code for you gets you just 10% off, but still good. Mr. Smelly 10. Decantboutique.com, highly recommended. And if it's the UK where you're sampling your fragrances, then I recommend Fragrance Samples UK. They also have a thing going on this weekend, and the code there is Black Friday 20. Does exactly what it says on the tin, 20% off. Huge array of fragrance samples there. Great site, love them. If that offer has ended, you're watching it down the line, my code now is Smelly10 there. Smelly10, not Mr. Smelly 10. Smelly10 for 10% off Fragrance Samples UK. Okay, we are going to talk today about fragrances that we have bought for one another. So the good thing about that is it's real. We're not just rating this and rating. We've actually wanted these fragrances, or the other person thought they would like it, and we wear them and we cherish them, don't we?
We do. We absolutely love them.
And thank you for being here. It's really nice to have you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
It's brilliant. And as I shoot this, there's some Black Friday offers going on at nortonandwilson.com. So here's a very quick clip of me explaining that. Hello, everything is back in stock at nortonandwilson.com. That means you can get Bon Viveur, you can get Chypre Fulminare in the USA, in Canada and the UK, and these are 20% off. Gravitas Pour and Gravitas Essentia are at a stunning 30% off, and there's a bundle deal for both. Plus, our new release is here. We've had amazing responses, and we've extended the very special launch price for Arezzo, our decadent yet refined fragrance featuring Cambodian oud, brandy, labdanum, orris butter, tobacco. It's really remarkable. Go to nortonandwilson.com and check it out. Here we go. Okay, Lorraine.
Right.
So,
okay.
fragrances, hit me with it. You've got 4. You've only bought me 2.
I thought I bought you 3.
You're very generous with me overall. Go for it.
I bought him a new kettle. Anyway.
And a bath mat.
And a bath mat. No, you bought that. I made you pay.
Oh, right.
Okay. Right. Okay. On our first date when we met last December, after we'd said goodbye, I think he waited to make sure that I wasn't like really ugly or whatever. And he surprised me with a perfume. I don't know if you can see that.
And it
and
is?
It's called Live Givenchy.
Live Irresistible.
Live Irresistible by Givenchy.
Well, no, it's Live Irresistible Rosy Crush, okay? So it's a flanker of a flanker or something. How does that... It's really nice.
It's absolutely so rosy. It reminds me slightly of the Paul Smith Rose one that I had many years ago. But this is more potent, and I absolutely love it. And I've had that nearly a year. And I have used quite a lot of it, but I also want to save it because it has so much sentimental value to me. I know I'm really sad, but Dan did give that to me on our first date, and it means a lot to me.
Brilliant.
Over to you, sir.
First thing you gave me was it was my birthday, not long after we met, because my birthday's in January, very miserable sort of time of the year. And you were very generous and gave me Green Irish Tweed from Creed. So that's really, really kind of you. I didn't want you to spend that much money. It's a beautiful, verdant green fragrance. Some people say it's sort of the rich man's cool water. It was composed by the same perfumer, Pierre Bourdon. This one was released earlier in 1985. And it's green, it's grassy, and it's very, very fresh. And it has this very high quality smell about it, and I think maybe they have a certain type of ambergris accord that is very Creed-like. It's lovely stuff, isn't it? You like that one, don't you?
I do. I love it. Yeah, I really love that. And yes, it was a pleasure to buy that for you.
Very generous. Back to you.
Back to me. Okay, just before Dan's birthday, Dan had a holiday, and I took him to we'd only known each other, what?
Less than a month.
Less than a month. And I drove him to the airport, and I picked him up from the airport. And he surprised me when we got home with a beautiful bottle of Coco by Chanel. I don't know why I had to stumble there. Can we just do that again?
That's all right. No, don't. Well, okay.
And Dan surprised me with a beautiful bottle of Coco Chanel. And you can see I haven't used massive amounts because, it has so much sentimental value to me. And I should use it because use it or lose it, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I absolutely love that. And that was absolutely a wonderful surprise from you. Thank you, Dan.
It's a really nice fragrance, classic from 1984. That's the original Coco Chanel Eau de Toilette. I think there's an Eau de Parfum too, and there's all sorts of flankers like Coco Mademoiselle, but that's the original from 1984. Very much a kind of shoulder pads, womanly, feminine, power dressing type fragrance. I think Joan Collins or something
Is
in
that what you
Dynasty
thought of me?
might wear it.
Did you think I was a bit Dynasty?
Well, yes.
Thanks. I don't know. I don't know if how I feel about that, but
Dynasty
okay.
attitude on EastEnders money, I think.
I preferred, not Dynasty, I preferred the other one.
Dallas.
No, I didn't. I preferred Dynasty. I didn't like Dallas, sorry.
Back to you.
Back to me. Okay. These are my two because I have...
You've got more than me.
Yeah,
so
I've
back
just
to you again.
had a birthday. And I'm going to start with the one that he's bought me first. Is the Christian Dior Fahrenheit. And Dan knows that I absolutely love Fahrenheit. I used to wear this in the 90s. It was my go-to. I know it's men's, but I just absolutely love the petroleum uniqueness, the depth that this one gives me. And Dan bought me a bottle of that. And I've used a slight bit of it. My son actually got hold of it the other day and he loves it. He's 21 now. But that is something I absolutely love.
So you smelled that on guys in the 90s or whenever it was being worn a lot and you liked it, but you liked it for yourself too?
I liked it for myself too, yeah. And somebody actually bought me a bottle of it for my birthday, probably circa of about 1992 or something. And yeah, I just loved it. I loved Fahrenheit and I loved Christian Dior Dune as well. And I did ask Dan for a bottle of that, but I didn't get it. So maybe I'll get it. It's discontinued.
I tried.
He did try. But maybe I will get that one for Christmas. But the next one is my pièce de résistance. I've used so much of this, unbelievable. My birthday was only in September. But Dan bought me a bottle of Dior Addict. Can you see that? And this is just, I think, possibly the best smelling fragrance I have ever smelled in my life. And I know it's called Addict, but I am totally addicted to it. I'm not paid by Dior to say that. I just wear it all the time. And it is just sensational. Let's have a little spray and we can... you like it when I walk in on it with it, don't you? Have you got a strip to spray it on, or do you want to spray it in the air?
If you put it on there, that will be fine. Whatever else has been on that was ages ago.
Because I've got Fahrenheit on and some of the Givenchy.
It reminds me of Midnight in Paris from Van Cleef and Arpels. You won't know what that is.
No, I don't know what that is.
Viewers will be familiar,
but
maybe.
It just has some sort of sensual, classy, sensual woman about it. It's very, very deep. Whatever the notes are, I don't know. Dan will probably tell you.
Midnight in Paris has got leather, so I wonder if it's got a sort of suede-like leather accord in there, mixed in with some other things, like almost a lipsticky type feel. I don't know.
It's very, very
I
feminine.
think it's got violet leaf, I smell.
But I don't know what it is, but I absolutely love it. Guys, you should buy that for your girlfriend if you're running out of ideas for Christmas. It is just absolutely, I just absolutely love it.
Glamorous.
It's glamorous.
Smell.
Glamorous. And wherever I am, someone always says to me, Lorraine, you smell so good. So that's nice. That's positive.
Brilliant fragrance.
Love it. Thank you again, Dan.
Thank you for introducing me to it, because I didn't know about that one. So my knowledge of female fragrances is weak.
I think I had a bottle early 2000s, and I remember thinking, oh, I must get another bottle of that soon. And I never did. And then we were out one day and I smelt it and I said to you, that's the one. Oh my God, that's it. I want Christian Dior Addict and I want Dune.
Brilliant. And I'll try and get the Dune. Armani Eau Prom is the other one you bought me. This was for Valentine's Day, so it was two in quick succession because we have my birthday's sort of middle or end of January, and then before you know it, it's Valentine's Day, a day when I'm normally alone and crying myself to bed with a bottle of vodka. But here I was with you, and you very kindly bought me Armani Eau Prom, and that was because I requested it. It's one that I've got through 1.5 bottles. I got a vintage one, I got a new one that I used all of, and it's really great. It's a citrus aromatic, it's fresh, it's crisp, it's clean. It's Armani's answer to Dior's Eau Sauvage or Acqua di Parma Colonia, and it still smells great in the modern formula. So check out Armani Eau Prom. I've used it a lot.
You have used a lot of that, Dan.
It's great stuff. All right. Thank you so much, Lorraine, for being here. Let us know what you thought about that. Please don't forget to check out the Norton & Wilson special deals going on as we film this. Arezzo launch price plus some great offers on the other stuff. Go there, nortonandwilson.com. And that's for customers in the USA, UK or Canada. We will see you in the next video. And what's our slogan?
Even though Dan stinks, we can always smell good.
Close. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Think I was okay.
It's probably my favourite release of Norton & Wilson.
Oh, next one, designer or niche?
Ooh, this is niche. I'm going to say niche.
It's definitely on brand. It's
Yeah.
that gentlemanly, sophisticated.
Strong mandarin opening that feels fizzy, plummy, slight booze with brandy, but it's not over the top. A lot of spices, labdanum that give a leathery tone. The dry tobacco that I really smell sexier than what he's usually doing.
This is a very classy fragrance, ladies and gents. Smells really good.
It's this wonderful, very complex blend of booziness, some freshness, and spices, and oud, and tobacco, and incense. Absolutely stunning.
Arezzo. It smells very classy, elegant, smells very evening oriented.
So it's very well blended. It smells something which is posh, expensive and complex. And also something that you would smell in fragrances like Amouage or Roja.